Mirovich had learned the true identity of prisoner number one, and driven by either idealism or personal ambition, or a bit of both, he concocted a daring plan. He would free Ivan VI and proclaim him the rightful emperor of Russia, using Ivan as a figurehead for a coup against Catherine. It was a long shot, to put it mildly. Catherine was wildly popular among the guards, and Ivan was an unknown, possibly disturbed captive. But to Mirovich, the Brunswick prince and the cell represented a chance to restore legitimate monarchy and perhaps catapult Mirovich from a lowly lieutenant to the power behind the throne. Shortly after midnight, Mirovich put his plan into action. He rallied a handful of soldiers and went to Ivan's quarters, overwhelming the outer guards. We can imagine the scene. Torches in the darkness, the clanging of steel on steel as the mutineers clashed with loyalists in the corridors of the fortress. Mirovich's party forced their way to Ivan's cell, but they were seconds too late. The moment the alarm was raised, Ivan's two personal jailers, who had strict orders from Catherine, sprang into action. They entered Ivan's cell, and before the would-be liberators could reach him, they carried out Catherine's grim instruction. Ivan VI, the 23-year-old lost Tsar, was run through with bayonets and killed on the spot by his guards. Some say he was stabbed multiple times, others simply that he was murdered immediately once the rescue attempt began. Either way, by the time Mirovich burst into the cell, Ivan lay dead in a pool of blood. The loyal guards then coolly told the stunned lieutenant, "Here's your Tsar, take him," presenting Ivan's lifeless body as a grim prize. The coup was over almost as soon as it started. Mirovich, having failed to produce a living Tsar, surrendered. He famously declared that he had arrived too late. The prison commander wrote to Catherine that the job was done. The corpse of Ivan VI was hastily buried in an unmarked grave within the fortress walls. To this day, his exact burial place remains unknown. Catherine had dodged the bullet of Ivan's escape, albeit at the cost of spilling a little bit of royal blood. Publicly, Catherine's regime explained Ivan's death as the unfortunate outcome of an escape attempt, implying that Ivan was killed perhaps during a scuffle or while trying to flee. Privately, Catherine must have breathed a sigh of relief. She rewarded the two guards who executed Ivan with promotions and money for their diligence. As for poor Lieutenant Mirovich, he became an immediate scapegoat. He was tried for treason and beheaded in 1764 on Catherine's orders, as a warning to anyone else harboring monarchist fantasies. Catherine, now secure, would go on to reign for 34 years, earning the moniker the Great. Ivan VI faded into obscurity as a tragic footnote, Russia's very own man in the iron mask, a man who spent his life behind bars and died without ever tasting freedom.